Hey guys, it's Hunter here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are excited for this video. I feel like you guys are because this has been such a highly requested video to be done on my channel. So today I'm going to be filming my Being the New Girl in School Part 2 and 3 video. I'm going to split it up, so in this video I'm going to be talking about my junior year, and then in Part 3 I'm going to be talking about my senior year of high school. Because if you didn't know now, I'm about to be a freshman in college. So, but when I first made my Being the New Girl in School video, I was going into my junior year of high school. And so a lot has definitely changed since then, and I've gotten a lot of requests on my Being the New Girl in School video to do a part 2 to kind of tell you guys where I'm at now, and how things went for me in high school. So hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And also don't forget to check out my Being the New Girl in School Part 1 video. I'll leave it linked down below if you guys haven't seen that already. And yeah, with that, let's get on into the video. Okay, so for this video, I'm just going to focus on my junior year of high school. This was the first year when I was the new girl. So if you didn't know, or you haven't watched my first video, I moved from Wyoming to Texas. And I had never moved before. I'd always lived in Wyoming my whole entire life. So it's definitely a new process for me. And in the video, my first video, you'll see that I was kind of very emotional and I was very upset and like discouraged. I filmed it after like, I think my first or second day of school, and you could just tell that I felt very discouraged. And it was just really different for me because most of the time when I'd go to a new year of school, I'd have all my friends, from all the previous years, so I knew people in all my classes, so I was more comfortable. And then when I came here, I would walk into every single class and know not a single person. I'd stress out about where I was gonna sit and like finding a seat and having people stare at me and blah blah blah. Like all those like things that pop into your head when you get anxious, like people looking at you and just feeling judged. That was definitely me, so I was definitely very discouraged after my first day just because I literally talked to no one the entire day. The only person I talked to was the girl that I met that I sat with at lunch, and I think I told you guys about her, and we actually ended up becoming pretty good friends for most of my junior year. Like we went to all the football games together, we hung out, we went shopping, got our nails done, did a lot of like Halloween stuff, went to haunted houses together. So definitely that was a very big part of my junior year, was finding that one person that I could kind of connect with, and it also helped that she was new too, so we were both kind of like lost together. So I think that really brought us together and helped us both out in a lot of ways. But yeah, so after that day I definitely became friends with the girl that I met on the first day, and I think that's another big thing, is there's going to be at least one person that looks approachable in one of your classes. And definitely if it's like your lunch period class, I would recommend finding someone who's going to be in your lunch who looks approachable and going up to them and like sparking a conversation and being like, hey, can I like maybe sit with you guys at lunch or something. Like there's always going to be one person that you can approach that looks approachable, that will most likely be nice to you and let you like kind of take you under their wing. So that's what I did. I was like, hey, I don't want to sit alone at lunch, so I went up, sparked a conversation. I think that's really something big that you guys have to do, is no matter how shy you are, you have to force yourself to be outgoing and force yourself to be open and to talk to people and to put yourself out there, because that's the way that you're going to make friends. If you just stay reserved, people are going to think you're unapproachable and you're not going to make as many friends as if you would put yourself out there and talk to people and be open. I feel like that helps a lot. So yeah, I was definitely open. I went up and talked to her. I said, hey, do you want to maybe sit by each other at lunch, or can I sit with you? She was like, yeah. So we sat by each other, and then we actually sat by each other for the rest of the year together at lunch. So that worked out really nicely. And then definitely I would just say, if you're not in like an organization, if you're in an organization, you'll definitely make friends through your organization. So that is something that I do recommend, is joining an organization or a sport or whatever, because you will make friends through that, and then it's a lot easier to make different friends through their connections and stuff like that. But for me, I did not do a sport or an organization, so I was doing this all by myself. And so I would just say, like, try to make friends in your classes. That's what I did anyways. Like, I always found at least like a couple people in each of my classes that I could talk to. I would just like make like small conversation talk with them for a little while. I actually met one of my good friends who I was actually friends all the way through my junior year and my senior year, and I met her in one of my classes, and I just kind of like sparked up a conversation with her on the first or second day, and we found out we had 2 classes together. So I asked if I could walk with her because I didn't really know where I was going, and then ever since then we kind of just talked like in class each day with each other, and then eventually we became really good friends. And actually senior year we had like every single class together. Our schedules were like identical, so that was really cool. So yeah, I just found friends like in my classes, because most of my friends from junior year were in my classes, and then I had 2 kind of close guy friends that I hung out with junior year, and I also met them in my classes. So I would just say, if you're not in an organization, find people in your classes to talk to, and make friends through them, and then they can hook you up with their friends, and then eventually you'll have a nice little friend group. So I would say junior year was probably my least favorite year of high school, just because I felt like I didn't have a lot of friends and I didn't go out a lot or do a lot of stuff like normal teenagers. I pretty much stayed home on the weekends and hung out with my parents. So there definitely was a lot of nights where I'd cry myself to sleep because I just felt so discouraged, and I felt like I didn't have any friends, and I hated it here, and I wanted to move back to Wyoming so bad because I literally was just like sitting at home every night, and like while everyone else was like out having fun, and I was just at home depressed and sad. So I definitely feel like just make friends as much as you can, talk to as many people as you can. I mean, what do you have to lose? And definitely go out, like go to the sporting events. I know I went to every football game my junior year to make sure, because that's also a great way to meet people, because like everyone in the school is there, so you can meet people there. I met a lot of people through going to the sporting events, and then like when you hang out with these people, make plans with them, like invite them to go, you know, maybe hang out or whatever. Make plans with them to get to know them more, and then also go to the hangouts. Like I know after the football games, everyone at my school would go to Whataburger, so I'd like encourage you to go to those as well, and meet people through there. And it's a fun way to kind of like connect with different people. Although it may be awkward and feel out of your comfort zone, it's going to be worth it in the end to make friends and to feel like you're involved in a group, because I definitely know what that feels like, and it is scary. But yeah, junior year was definitely not the best year for me, but I feel like that first year when you're kind of moving in, it's kind of hard. But just find a group of people, talk to someone, talk to people in your classes. Like that's the best way to make friends in my opinion. And then once you make friends with those people in your classes, invite them to hang out outside of school, do stuff outside of school. And yeah, you'll definitely make friends. It's not like you're not going to make friends. You'll find at least one person that you can actually like hang out with, and eventually like after the first year, stuff will all start to fall into place. Like it definitely did for me, and I learned that I definitely have to be more open and like actually talk to people, because a lot my friends that I'm friends with now, when I talk to them, they said that I looked like really unapproachable and uptight. So I feel like it's definitely your body language, and people want to talk to you, but they're scared too. So just know that you have to be open and talk to them, because most of the time they want to talk to you as well. And yeah, so my junior year was pretty uneventful. Like that's all I really have to say. I don't know. I mean, I made like a couple good friends, but I'm really only still friends with like one of them that I made out of my friends junior year. So yeah, it's just all about, I don't know. But yeah, senior year definitely got better. So I'll explain everything that went down senior year in my part 3 of this series. So I hope this video helps you guys to kind of see like what my actual junior year was like after being the new girl and everything like that. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. I don't know if I was just rambling, if it didn't help you guys at all. But I hope it did, and just know that if you're discouraged out there about being the new girl, don't worry, it's gonna be fine. Everything will work out in the end, and like I always say, in the end, everything happens for a reason, and you were put into this new school for a reason, so just try to make the best of it, and everything will be okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and give it a thumbs up and let me know if you guys want to see part 3 of this video, where I talk about my senior year of high school and basically where I am now up to date. And yeah, I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.